What's up, guys? This is Blue from Team Deck Dev, and I'm coming at you with an Amorphage deck profile. Normally I would introduce myself and formalities and things, but that's irrelevant. I'm just going to jump straight into it. So, without further ado, this is the Amorphage deck profile. So I'm going to start with the Pendulum monsters. I don't run any other monsters besides Amorphages because it makes the deck really weird with the trap and spell. So, right now, I'm playing 3 Amorphage Goliath. He's the big beater in the deck, and his Pendulum effect is really good. It banishes any card sent to the grave that's not an Amorphage card. So that's great. Right now, I'm running 3 Amorphage Sloth. And normally people wouldn't run 3 of these big guys, but since I'm running certain things, it makes them really easy to get out. I'm also playing 2 Lechery. This is the anti-spell, and Sloth is the anti-search. So this kills pendulums completely right here. That's a great scale. It's also 3 and 5, so you can pendulum summon, pride in them. I'm running 3 Amorphage Gluttony to shut down the monster effects. He's probably one of the most important ones in the deck, considering that no deck can run without monster effects. So I run 3 Pride just because he has the highest attack of all the level 4s. His Pendulum effect isn't very good. You just don't take effect damage. So, unless you're playing against a burn deck, I don't see how it's useful. Then there's Envy. He has... Oh, that's not Envy. He's got a high defense stat. He's got 2050. His effect is you can't chain to things. And all of their monster effects are no extra deck. So... you can't play an extra deck, no grave, no search, no spells, no monsters, no damage, and no chaining. Then you got Greed, I play 2. He stops the traps, which is really cool. Kills a lot of trap-heavy decks, or what people would refer to as degenerate decks, or even, if you go first, it stops the Magical Explosion FTK, OTK. Then there's the 3 Amorphage Wrath, the second highest attack of the level 4s. And in the Pendulum zones, he prevents tributing monsters that are not Amorphage monsters. So Monarchs can no longer live. So that is my monster lineup. Let's go ahead and pick them up. So that's the monsters. For spells, I run 3 Amorphage Infection. It's the card that beefs them up and makes them all worth playing. It is an extraordinary card, because when a monster is tributed or destroyed, I think it's any card. Yeah, so when a monster in your hand or field is tributed or destroyed, you get to search for any Amorphage card, so Infection is great. I run 3 of the Field Spell, which is great for draw power. Every time an Amorphage card is tributed, you get up to twice per turn you can draw a card. If it's in the grave, you can banish it for the ritual summon of the big guy, but I don't run him because it's just pointless. So, now we're getting to the cards that aren't really Amorphage cards in my spell lineup, and a lot of people don't agree with them, but they work exceptionally well. I play 3 Scapegoats to keep my scales alive in case they kill my monsters. It's an excellent card for that. And most people are like, but you can't tribute them. That's not true. You can tribute them, you just can't use them for a tribute summon for the big guys. So these are really good for keeping your scales alive, because it summons 4 Scapegoat tokens. So I run 2 MSTs. I don't know if you can, because they're ghost rare. It's harder to pick them up on the camera. But I run 2 MSTs because there's things that they can't get over. And if you MST an Amorphage while Lysis is out, you can immediately replace it with whatever you need. So, oh, I know my opponent just added Raigeki to my hand. Well, I'm going to MST this scale, and then I'm going to add Lechery, so you can't play that Raigeki to kill my board. And then, sadly, since they hit it, I still play the 1-up Star Goblin. It's that +1 draw, playing a, solid 39 card deck. Now for the traps, I play 3 Amorphage Lysis. It's a really great card, too. Most people I've seen only play like 2, but I prefer this card because it helps drop your opponent's monsters' attack to 0, and it's just an overall It's pretty to look at too. But it's overall a good card. If your scale is destroyed, you can immediately replace it in your deck. On the standby phase, if you don't want to, you can have no monsters and just sack your scale to keep these, then replace them with like Pride, and then it dies, so you can fill your extra deck up and pin them back. So that's pretty good. I'm also playing 3 Pendulum Reborn to bring back Goliath and Sloth from the extra deck once they die the first time, or if they get Solemn Warning, I can bring them back. It's a really good, solid card to play. In this deck, you can bring Goliath and them out easy, so it's not a big deal. And then last but not least, my favorite card and final card is that one Drowning Mirror Force. I'm going to play a playset of this once I get them, but right now I only have this. But once I get the other 2 Drowning Mirror Force, I'm going to take out a Sloth and a Goliath. So the deck runs consistent. It's a 40 card deck. And obviously, since I'm playing Scapegoat, I kind of have to have my 4 tokens, man. Oh, those aren't even in cool order. Okay, there we go. So you have to have the 4 tokens for the Scapegoat. This is Blue from Team Deck Dev. Please like, comment, and subscribe on our videos. If you're interested in other type of videos, let us know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get the gang in gear. Alright, later.